The whole business is transformed in the last 20 years. The old days of just shooting from the hip and being out in the field and trying to move a lot of dirt with really not much guidance, we're moving away from that. We have three values, the three buckets that we live in every day. First is safety. You're around heavy equipment, it's moving quickly, whether you're in deep trenches and or out on the grades. The second component is quality. We want to make sure that our quality is the best that we can certainly provide for our clients. And three is the attitudes that our group and others are bringing to the table. So when we're thinking about capital purchases, they have to fall into those three categories.
When I first got my Topcon system, I was working with 3 other blade operators at the time. And they were all the older guys, the old school, and I embraced all the Topcon, and they were against it. And I was out to prove them wrong. And I started at the bottom, and within a couple years, they were following me around.
I started seeing the benefits of the Topcon GPS systems when I immediately started using it, because once I realized what it could do, it was kind of like, oh boy, here we go. You know, it was like a kid in a candy store.
Typically, the low bid takes the job. Our challenge is how can we stay really competitive and cut out maybe some of our cost.
For the last 10 years, Murray's been trying to get me to use an excavator system. And we finally had a good application. We tried it, and it has just been a success.
When they first said they were going to install this, I just didn't want any part of it.
The first 2 days, it was, you know, this is not going to work. To be able to extend your bucket out there 30, 40 feet and be within a tenth, logically you think it's not going to happen. Once we got him measuring right on the money, he was a believer.
I've learned to trust it. There's been several times I try and trick it, and it's always right where it's supposed to be.
Safety is a big component, so Topcon has allowed us to have less people out on the grade. You know, they're all in a piece of equipment and working in sync together. We're only building projects one time, all right? And our tolerances are much tighter.
It's always a little bit of a guesswork when you don't have the Topcon system. You're always wondering what it is. With the system, it tells you right then and there. There's none of that guesswork anymore.
We're attracting a younger group of people that are interested in this new technology.
I think the GPS does have an impact on the crew's attitude, because once we see the project coming along and being built, it's exciting. And everybody gets excited when we start making progress and making huge leaps forward so fast.
This isn't just a job. We come to work, put our 10 hours in and draw a paycheck. I mean, it's like it's our own business.
We have a wonderful group of people that take a lot of pride in what they do. So it's just fun to be a part of it. And it's fun to be in a community that is doing great projects.
Todd is a visionary guy that looks into the future, has things planned way ahead, and that's the way it is with Topcon. They're always looking at how to do things better, how to do things cleaner. And so that just goes hand in hand with the work that we do.